Yo, seriously, watching FaZe Rain and Casey Neistat has now become like part of my daily routine. If I don't get my FaZe Rain vlogs and Casey Neistat vlogs in a day, I feel disgusting. Like, I don't feel right. Like, at what point does it become an obsession that, like, my life genuinely revolves around having to watch those two types of videos a day? I don't even know why. Friends, in real life, friends, if you watch this video, if you've made it to this wall, Sam, you finally made it to the wall. Well done, friend. Guy right here. Yo, you look stoned. What the fuck? Yo, you look like you've just, like, took heroin into your eyeballs. Do you ever wonder, like, Casey Neistat's videos must take him so long to make? Obviously, you see those camera angles, but the amount of time that actually that takes is ridiculous. I'm gonna do it, okay? I need to cook right now, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do some of those camera angles just to see how long it might actually take. Just think, that single sequence just took me about 5 minutes. In case he does that like every single day for like multiple shots. That's just so time consuming. It's weird because I don't ever go on this, like I don't use this, because when I got one of these, they'd just come out, no one really knew what they were. Which means every time someone's seen one, they'd want to go and they'd find it quite cool. But ever since everyone else started to get them and then they became kind of niche, they've got such a bad rep and everyone hates them. It's like, oh, you own one, you just are a bell end. And that's really sad because I really liked this thing. Regardless, it's still good to get around the house on. Like, this is so much easier than walking. I need to cook some food, so we're gonna have some serious talk as I cook. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but we are. Okay, so the one thing that I wanted to talk about today is YouTube and putting your own money into it instead of just expecting it all to come to you. Now, this arose when my mum actually asked me what I want for my 21st birthday, and when I couldn't actually think of anything that I wanted, the only thing that was on my mind that I'd actually like to get is the Canon G7X. Hopefully you know what the Canon G7X is. It's basically the vlogging camera that everyone's using now. It's basically the same size as a phone. I think it's a little bit less. It's about that big, right? And it's a digital camera, except it's got like, I think it's got a detachable lens, I'm not sure, but the lens that is on the camera, the sensor on it is huge. Compared to like an iPhone, it's a one up from an iPhone, but one under a DSLR. But the problem is the DSLRs are huge and you can't really carry them around you everywhere. Like if you want to record something, it's very in your face. My toast is ready, my toast is ready, my toast is ready. But me wanting to get this camera actually brought on a discussion between me and quite a few friends. And the response that I got was somewhat interesting. So I didn't just ask friends who are YouTubers for some ideas and thoughts on this. I also asked friends who aren't YouTubers. And I got such a mixed response back. Like, some people were very supportive and some people were really confused as to what I was doing. So a lot of people that I asked were wondering why. What's the point in getting it? Like, you've got a DSLR, you don't need to do that. Why are you even spending money on stuff that is YouTube when it's not really giving you anything back? Like, I've spent quite a bit of money on YouTube, but I also feel like you shouldn't just, I don't know, like I'm always looking to upgrade equipment so that you have a better viewing experience. And I believe you should. Like, you should invest money into YouTube. If you're gonna do it seriously, then you should get a good capture card, you should get a good microphone, you should get a good camera. There's always gonna be that argument that you don't need incredible equipment to make incredible content, and that to an extent is true. But if you're using a standard definition capture card and microphone that's not even a USB microphone, then people are just gonna look down on you. And like, I'm not even saying invest like hundreds of pounds into YouTube. Like, you don't need to do that. You just need the essentials to make your content just the same as everyone else's. And that's the problem. Like, look at us all trying to be the exact same as everyone else. Trying to be different on YouTube right now is just incredibly difficult. Obviously, I don't want to make this video very long, but the whole point of this video is basically you shouldn't be really too worried about investing money into YouTube. If you want to put money into YouTube and you want to spend money and you're trying to like explain to your parents or even just trying to explain it to yourself why you're doing it, then just do it, basically. YouTube is not just a platform for you to just post videos and that's it. Maybe your YouTube channel gets big one day. You have to understand that your knowledge of YouTube can actually get you many different things in life. Say you wanted to get a job within the media industry. Say you want to work for an advertising company, or you want to work for like a social media company, anything along the lines of that. Even if just like you wanted to work for a company like fucking Tesco, even then you can get a job in their social media team just because of your knowledge of YouTube. Having a YouTube channel, regardless of how stupid it may be, like my one, it can be valued greatly when it comes to such things. When I applied for university, I put my YouTube channel down as one of the things that I've grown myself in as an experience, and that was the first thing that they picked up on and wanted to talk about. Don't underestimate yourself.